welcome, welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream, and welcome to this 8th Walpurgisnacht, the Dusk of Ember. And today we're gonna go gambling. I have quite a lot of pools, so let's go. Let's start with my guaranteed ID extraction. Let's go. Guarantee 3-star extraction. Yeah, no green, so it's like... So it's first 10 pool, She-Faust, and 10 She-Faust, and Spice Bush Sound. Let's keep going. Let's start with the real Walpurgisnacht pool. Do I still... No, I don't have any more paid Lunacy rolls, so let's go. Pool number 20. It's green. Wait, is this the ego already? Never mind. So we've got Regret Faust. It's not green. It's green? Let's go! Harmony Synchro! We are getting Harmony Sinclair on pool 30. Wait, was it 20? No, it wasn't it 30. Harmony Sinclair. Okay, nothing on pool 40. So now we're getting to 41. Nothing. 42. Nothing. 43. Nothing. 44. Something, maybe? No. Nope. Hello, Bill. Welcome to stream. 44. Nothing. Okay, we're getting into Lunacy territory there. 54 time. Come on, green. Nope. Nothing. 64. We're getting some greens. Ryoshu. Let's go. On 64 we're getting Faint Aroma and Solitude Ryoshu. Ryoshu. Now I'm just missing one, so let's go 74 for Muscles. Ooh, green. We've got some greens. Oh, just said. Cheesed. 84. Come on, give me something good. Nothing. 94. Nothing. 104. Ooh! Ooh! What the fuck was that god roll? And here comes the assault. Here comes the bees! The bees! Lobotomy, Ego, Horde, Alteration, Assault! Can you see it on the Yep, you can see it. So 104 pools? I'll take it. What the fuck was that god roll? Well, should I write the others? Should I write the others on what I pulled? D&D song. Ujat Otis, Grip Faust. Can you see it on the Oh, not Neil. Let me move the thingy. My big face is like hiding it. There. Should be easier for you to see it. I mean, 90, like 104 pulls, I'll take it. So let's go right into it and let's test our new beautiful toys. So let's get into level 60 and up type 4, and then we take a quick look at the. We'll take a quick look at the kits. Again, skipping the mirror words. Skipping the mirror world's stories, though I think it is from the same mirror world as the Red Eyes and Penitence. I'm pretty sure it's the same world as. Nope. What the fuck am I doing? Pretty sure it's the same world as. What the fuck am I clicking? Yeah, watch it. I can. Yep, it's the same world. So she indeed got demoted, kinda. Okay, so a first check on the kit. So, I don't think she's especially complicated. I don't think Lobotomy, Ego, Faint Aroma, and Solitude Ratio is like especially complicated. So first thing you have to know is that how the fuck was she promoted? Because wasn't she captain of discipline of the disciplinary section in Red Eyes Penitence? I'm pretty sure she was captain in the I'm pretty sure she was captain of discipline in her Red Eyes Penitence. I'm really fucking sure she was a captain. She was captain of the discipline in her Red Eyes Penitence story. I mean, yeah, she's a nugget, but like it's a branch of. It's not the main branch of Volop Corp, so it should work as in Wonderlab, I think. But yeah. Okay, see ya, Bio. Have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay, so first, she's a Tremor Sinking ID, and she's Monopiece. Her skill 1 is Gloom, skill 2 is Envy, skill 3 is Gloom, and she has like 2 skill 1s and 2 skill 3s. And her dodge is Gloom. So first and foremost, her passives. Avoid but cannot be feared. Always active, begins encounter with 6 bullet solitude, so it's basically ammo, and she has 6 ammo. At 1+ bullet solitude, if the enemy has less than -40 SP or is staggered, or this unit or an ally's attack end, use Bang Bang as an unopposed attack once per turn. Bang Bang is the skill 1. And attack end at 0 bullet solitude, use Stories That Never Cease as an unopposed attack against the target and consume 10 SP to reload. So she used 10 SP to use her skill 1, 2. Then here comes her passive. 1 sloth, 2 gloom owned, and withering flower. Gain 1 petals, so max stack 30, offense level +1 for every 10 stacks, so up to +3 offense level. Can be gained up to 15 stack per turn. Gain 1 petal if the enemy takes sinking damage. Gains petals equal to faint aroma afflicted every time enemies gain faint aroma. Faint aroma like stacks up to 30, gain 1 stack if this unit takes sinking damage. Upon tremor burst, apply 1 to 2 faint aroma on 3 other random allies, so you basically spread it. For abnormal it is the pot. At max stack, gain tremor, 2 tremor and trigger tremor burst on self. Then take gloom damage equal to sinking on self and lose all faint aroma. Cannot gain faint aroma for the rest of the turn, so basically make it explode, make it like it's a free tremor burst. It's a free tremor burst with some additional gloom damage as sinking. Equal to sinking on self. So it's a way to spread the faint aroma once it's at max stack, and then it resets. If this unit is killed, inflict remaining faint aroma on this unit divided by 2 faint aroma randomly between this unit's allies. Round it down, so again it spreads. So gain petal equals to faint aroma afflicted every time enemy gains faint aroma. Gain 2 petals every time tremor burst is triggered and regardless of the unit. So you want to burst a lot with faint aroma and solitude. Real shit. Attack skill N at 30 plus petals, use Magnificent N, her skill 32, against the target with the highest faint aroma stack. So she has a lot of free actions economy. Deal plus faint aroma on the target percentage damage against staggered targets. So you want to stagger. If this unit lost 10% plus HP this turn, heal 3% HP and 10 SP once per turn. This is good because it makes her kind of self-sufficient in a sustaining way. And then support Spring Genesis 3 res sloth when the ally with the fastest speed. A second. Oh, sorry, the sneeze that I was waiting for never came. When the ally with the fastest speed hits an enemy with a skill that makes sinking potency count or unique sinking, inflict 2 tremor and trigger tremor burst, then reduce target's tremor count by 1 once per turn. Actually pretty decent in a sinking tremor hybrid team. The only issue is that like she's like the 3rd tremor sinking hybrid ID we got in the game, and so she ain't going to support much. Let's check on her skill then. So it's a 4 to 6 to 12. Okay, never mind. 4 to 12. 4 to 12 skill 1 that can go up to 16 with +2 offense level. Cold power +1 for every 6 tremor plus sinking on target, max 2. Then spend 1 bullet solitude, inflict +2 sinking count, spend 1 bullet solitude, inflict 3 tremor. Pretty much standard with a higher end on the skill 1 again. And then Stories That Never Cease. It's a 9 to 12 with 3 coins and attack weight 3 and +3 offense level, unfocused volley, unclashable. When this skill inflicts Solitude, Solitude is a new status, take +10% damage from Gloom skills. Unit with SP change the panic type to Solitude, so it's a new type of panic effect. Units without SP gain +2 sinking count at turn end. Turn end lose 1 stack. This effect is not cumulative. Classic 1. Apply the unit without SP condition to system that have SP. We can change the panic types. Classic panic type effect. Solitude panic type of panic effect. Low moral gain +2 sinking count at turn end. Panic gain +3 sinking count at turn end. So this is how you sustain, you quote unquote, you sustain your sinking count with this ID. Fix Solitude. If the target already has Solitude this turn or will be infected with Solitude next turn, trigger Tremor Burst instead, then reduce target's Tremor count by 1. So it's a quote-unquote a free tremor burst. It's technically 3 tremor bursts even, because she has technically 3 targets. On hit, inflict +1 sinking count, inflict 2 solitude next turn, tremor, solitude next turn, tremor, solitude next turn. Pretty good, honestly. Skill 2. Blossoming Fragrance in the Void. 16 to 22. Same conditionals, control +1 for every 6 tremor plus sinking on target, max 2. Unused, deal +1% damage for every faint aroma on target, so up to 30% additional damage, since faint aroma stacks up to maximum of 30. Spend 1 bullet solitude. On hit, inflict +3 sinking count, and then inflict 3 faint aroma plus 2 tremor count times 2 on like coin 2 and 3. Pretty simple for now. And then skill 3. Same conditionals, so 17 to 23, and same on 30% additional damage. On hit, inflicts faint aroma, inflict +3 sinking count, faint aroma, inflict 4 sinking, inflict 2 faint aroma, 2 tremor, trigger tremor burst, and reduce tremors count by 1, deal group damage equal to sinking on target. So you got a lot more additional damage there. And then Magnificent End, the CR3-2 used when you have 0 bullets left. In Clash Royale, extended effect cannot trigger this skill to be reused. +5 on offense level, 3 attack weight. Deal +30% damage for every excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. Inflicted encounters depart. Classic when you have like a big attack weight skill. Unused. Final power +1 for every 5 sum of Fate Aroma on no targets, max 6. So you can go from 19 to 25. Attack and lose all petals on self. Like this was pretty much expected, because like it's only usable when you reach maximum petals. On hit, inflict 5 faint aroma, 3 sinking, 3 tremor, trigger tremor burst, and then deal group damage equal to sinking on target. She's a pretty simple ID, not gonna lie. Pretty simple ID. She's though really efficient. She's like damage and status. And then defense AAT 4 to 14. On turn end, gain 10 petals once per turn as a dodge. Turn end, gain 2 fragile and 2 attack power up next turn once per turn. This is good. This is really good. Like, you don't care about the fragile, like as long as the enemies don't hit you, you'll be fine, you know? But like gaining 10 petals instantly with just pressing a defensive skill is like really good. Okay, let's now turn to Massault, who maybe the burn team. The burn team, sorry. Here are my train tickets, and then let's go for the iteration. I don't know why Massault really, like, he doesn't look like Massault, not gonna lie, in these pictures. Like he looks really emaciated. Like, he looks like a chadified Yi Song rather than just Massault. Is it just me? Is it just me? Okay, let's go Hornet Alteration. So he's a Burn and Bleed ID, if I remember correctly, and let's check it quickly. Research teams, that's us. Examination has confirmed that even gears that were outcomes of stable, refined extractions may undergo slight mutations depending on the user. No, I wouldn't attribute that to incompleteness. Rather, such changes may even be a process of these gears reaching their own completion, like real ego. Let us label this phenomenon alteration for now. Interesting. We're getting some more lore. Okay, let's check. Ego Alteration Sport Round. Passive. Always active. Begin encounters with 10 Sport Round base and 6 Sport Round buckshot. And when they spend, they inflict Spore on the target hit. So what does Spore do? Max stack up to 15, turn end, gain +1 burn count for every 5 stack, and gain 1 bind next turn. On hit with coin that spends Spore rounds, if Spore round base was spent, inflict 2 Spore. If the Spore round buckshot was spent, inflict 3 Spore. This count as inflicting negative effects with the skill. Before coin use of a coin that spends Spore round buckshot, if this unit does not have Spore round buckshot, consume 2 SP and 2 Spore round base to gain 1 Spore round buckshot. If this unit runs out of Spore round mid-skill, cancel all subsequent coins and reload Germination, so consume basically Sanity to reset your Spore round base and Spore round buckshots. When targets with Spore are killed, gain 1 Loyalty Pheromone. Max stack 3, gain the following effect next turn based on stack at turn end. 1 plus stack, 1 protection. 2 plus stack, Hell and Haste. 3 stack, 1 Clash. Power. That's actually really good. Spot Diffusion, 3 owned Wrath. On kill against target with Spore, gain the following effects. Inflict double the Spore for the next turn. On kill with a base attack skill, gain Spore round the skill spends divided by 2 Spore round, rounded up once per skill. So if you kill with your base attack skill, you reload. You basically reload for free. No SP consumed. Support Wokabi, 4 Wrath Res. Ally Pierce base attack skill end. The said ally heals HP equal to 10% of HP damage dealt with the attack, 2 times per encounter. So some nice free heal. And then for this turn, if all base attack skills equipped on allied skill slots are pierce skills, all allies heal 10 SP at turn end. This is really good. It's like it's really a free heal, but you need to have like a full-on Pierce team using a lot of Wrath. But 10 SP heal on turn end and free heal. A free sustain for everyone. Pretty nice. Oh, I didn't mention he's Mono Pierce and Lust Wrath. Let's check his skill. Warning shot. 4 to 12, that can go up to 16, usual. Plus 2 offense level. Lust Pierce. Deal plus 10% damage for every 5 Spore on target, so maximum 30%. Before use, at max Spore round base, inflict 1 Pierce Fragility on hit once per turn. Ooh, the first use of it is inflict Pierce Fragility. That's actually really good. Unused. Coin power +1 for every 6 burn plus bleed on target. I was right, burn and bleed ID. Max 2. This is the condition that you will probably see on skill 2 and 3, I guess. And then spend 1 Spore round base, inflict 2 burns, Spore round, spend 1 Spore round base, on hit inflict 2 bleed. Classic skill 1, nothing really. Sorry, nothing really exceptional to showcase, to highlight. Skill 2, 4 to 16, that can go up to 19, 20? Deal -5 me 3 coins. Deal -50% damage against sub-targets, because attack weight 2. Deal plus 15% damage for every 5 Spore on target, max 45%. That's actually really good. If the main target has 6 plus burn plus bleed, coin power +1. If this unit has Loyalty Pheromone Clash power +1, convert coins equal to Loyalty Pheromone into unbreakable coins, beginning with the final coin, so up to 3 unbreakable coins. Attack end at 1 or fewer Spore round base, reload Germination. Spend 1 Spore round buckshot, inflict +1 burn count. Spend 1 Spore round buckshot on hit, inflict +2 bleed count. And then spend 1 Spore round buckshot, inflict +1 burn count. It has skill 3. That's a long ass wall of text. So 16 to, it's a 16 to 28, 29. Holy fuck. Okay, this one clashes like real hard. Deal plus 50% damage for every excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets for focusing counterpart. Classic. Deal plus 10% damage for every 5 spawn target, max 30%. Before you use a 2 or fewer spore round base, consume 6 its SP to gain 3 spore round base. Nice, so he basically auto reloads. Cut power plus 1 for every 6 burn plus bleed on the main target, maximum 3. If this unit has loyalty pheromone, clash power plus 1, convert coins equal to loyalty pheromone into breakable coins beginning with the 3rd coin. And on use, add 3 loyalty pheromone gain attack weight plus 1, so up to 3 attack weight. Attack and reload germination. This coin hits only a single target, prioritize the main target, spend 1 spore round base. Inflict 3 burn. Single target again to bleed, single target to bleed, and the last coin. Spend 1 round buck, so 3 base and 1 buckshot. Deal minus 50% damage against the target. This coin deals plus 5% damage for every loyalty pheromone on self, max 15%. On hit without cracking, if target spore is at max stack, activate the following. Deal burn potency times spore stack, so 15 divided by 10 wrath damage rounded down. So I think people have calculated it can go up to 150 damage, wrath damage. The wrath damage with this effect count as activating burn. Target loses 1 burn count. Spore on target expires. So it's good for a big burst of damage. And then on hit, inflict plus 1 burn count and plus 2 bleed count. So pretty standard ID. Again, pretty simple ID. You just, I mean, when you think about it, a lot of Limbus IDs are like pretty simple. It just, you can summarize it as go unga bonga. And then the defensive skill, 4 to 14 spore germination on dodge, can go up to 17. Reload germination once per turn on combat start. On invade use, coin power plus 1 for every 6 burn plus bleed on the attacker, max 3. On evade, heal 10 HP once per turn. If this unit has loyalty pheromone, heal an additional 5 HP for every stack. Lots of sustain, reload bullets, and a good dodge. What is there not to like? And then I am going to equip the new Ego Harmony on Sinclair, and we'll quickly check what it does. Let's get it to thread spin 4. 36. So 64, so 32 boxes I get to use.
새벽 공기가 흩어지기 시작하는 시간. 나는 이런 때야말로.
Yeah, I've got my selectors.
딸아이가 돌아오면.
Where's the box?
읽어줄 갈래 하나 하나에.
32 skincare shards. I need 64 of them. Bingo. So, let's see what Harmony does. So, it's a slash 6 to 12 on 3. Ooh. It's not great. 3 attack weight plus 2 offense level. Flash power plus 1 for every 2 bleed. Sorry about the yarn. For a 2 bleed plus burn on the main target, max 10, so you can go up to 22. That's actually good. Deal more damage based on missing HP on self, max 20%. 20% HP. Deal minus 50% damage against the targets. On target kill, all allies gain 2 rhythm next turn, once per skill. So rhythm deals stacks up to 5. Deal plus 2% damage for every stack, max 10%. Offense level plus 1 for every stack. Defense level minus 1 for every stack, max minus 5. And this effect expires. Attack and heal 12 SP for 1 plus highest resonance. Other allies with the least SP. max 4 units. Attack end for 2 turns, lose 8 SP at combat end. I think it's the first iteration of a ego gift, ego that has like delayed sanity cost because it's a 10 cost. I think mainly because they want you to spam it. I think. And on hit, inflict 2 bleed, 2 burn. On 10 hits, a 10% plus HP, take 4 to 8 damage once per coin. Then reuse this coin 4 times per skill. Ooh, it's a 7 coiner. Ooh, that changes things. This damage does not stagger or reduce this unit's HP below 1, inflict 1 bleed, inflict 1 burn. A random ally guy gains 1 to 3 rhythm next turn once per coin. Pretty good awakening. Let's check out the corrosion. So 14 with -2 coins, unbreakable coins. Indiscriminate targets randomly. Clash power +1 for every 2 bleed save conditionals. Do more damage based on missing self on the HP on self. Save conditionals, same things. They're -50% on sub-target, again same. Before attack gain, attack weight equal to highest resonance divided by 2, max 2 rounded down. So it can go up to 5. Attack weight. Base power -2 for every cracked coin, max -6. So you can go from 14 to 8. That's bad. Attack end. Heal is 15 SP for 4 other allies with the least SP. All allies gain 2 rhythm, 1 wrath damage up, 1 lust damage up, 1 envy damage up, plus 1 fragile next turn. If target was killed, activate the effect above once more. So 4 rhythm, 2 wrath damage up, 2 lust damage up, 2 envy damage up, 2 fragile. That's a really powerful buff, like, not gonna lie. And I think if target was killed, I think it activates for even the sub targets, so you can really stack up the buffs. Unbreakable coin, inflict 2 bleed, 2 burn at 10% HP, takes 10 to 20 HP damage once per turn, and reuse this coin if the sum of HP loss due to this effect is less than 50, 4 times per skill. Interesting, the conditionals are not the same for the reuse coin. This damage does not stagger or reduce unit HP below 1, and then same effect on hit, inflict 1 burn, 1 bleed, and 1 to 3 rhythm next turn per coin. And then check the passive. Turn that was indeed a rhythm. Turn start, gain 2 rhythm. On target kill, this unit heals 5% HP and 5 SP once per turn. If target was killed by ego skill, harmony double the amount of this effect heals. Yeah, you want to spam it basically. You want basically Sinclair to become the bard in your team. A murderous one, but a bard still. Turn end, if this unit's lost SP this turn, heal 4 plus sum of burn and bleed on all enemies divided by 10 SP, max 10 rounded down. So yeah, you really want Sinclair to become the bard in the team. But it looks really promising, really powerful, really good buffs. So first, let's check on the new Walpurgisnacht. Oh, Gregor is still out. Okay. I think I will use mainly. And Sinclair, I know you don't have an AC ego, so I will just give you the thumb soldier, give you harmony there. So let's go with Ryush.
투입 준비는 항상
관리
명령하실 때까지
Something like that, I think.
자리에서 대기하겠습니다.
Let's go with the lobotomy team.
알고 침식도 양호 아마도
Can I get 7 number 3 bolts? Number 3 bolts. Ah, bingo. Be right there. Quit lollygacking and get cracking, lass. What's swamped here? Behold, Heather, I have espied a combination of cracks that much resembles the fixer's sigil. Oh, that's right enough for the out of you. You little... Oh, you just weave out of my smack. Thy patterns have become far too predictable. I love my silly citizens. About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spider-Pyre. The AC department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we was assisting where we could with the restoration efforts. Though I wasn't sure what exactly we were doing here with the facility management team. I hardly expect to see you again so soon after that. Some farewell that was. Well, it can be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCA personnel for the repair project, so let us make do with them. I'm surprised they haven't all been dragged back to office already. What with everything that's happened? PTO is their right and therefore must be honored. You can just cancel their time off after signing and approving their requests. Then why don't we just wait till they get back from the case? Come on, we're busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too? Not with multiple containment units still blasted wide open. There's no telling when the abnormalities reduced to their ovate forms will return. You understand? Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on our facility yet again, and we will all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach incident so soon. Especially when it's almost certain they will be laying waste to the boxes of snacks we've prepared specifically for your return. How many boxes have you got? 3. All of them 48 by 38 by 34 centimeters in the dimension. The largest standard sized box we have. When? How to bribe Rodion. Just bring in some fucking food. Oi, what do you think you want to tell us what to do? Still, there was no point in arguing with the Hohenheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out restoring the facility and let those abnormalities loose again. Besides, Gregor was still down for the count. Alrighty, boys and girls, I got you some cool drinks, so take a quick breather. You're full of beans today, ain't you? Hey, what's not to like? They've got snacks I've never even laid my eyes on before. Oh, and come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look what I found, everyone! Roger declared as she triumphantly held up a small can. What is that? I don't think I've seen that before either. Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh, wait, do they not sell this stuff in the nests? Oh, I know this. Is that shaky and drinky thing in it? Yeah, I knew you'd recognize this, Heath. Ha! You're all like bloody sheltered tardies, you know that? Right, take a gander at this. You know, that can's gonna blow up in your face if you keep shaking it like... I know what I'm doing, Boaty. Look, and cut this thing and try a sip. Eh? It's turned into jelly. Heathcliff moved from sinner to sinner, confidently handing them each a can of well-shaken drink. And the sinners all responded with varying degrees of astonishment, some of them even giving the can a double take. This is a condensation of carbonation itself, its structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's like they took the juice of a fruit and trapped it in tiny bubbles. It's slightly too sweet, but it's tasty nonetheless. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd I get these? Couldn't get my hands on this stuff recently. As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly to addiction to unique products like these. The pleasant flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, of course. Sometimes enough to store them in expensive status preservation boxes, just in case we end up craving them in the future. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production cuts of its manufacturing plant. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the maintenance costs were far too expensive to maintain it as a large-scale production. And you're just giving this rarity to us. Blimey, that's actually the nicest thing someone's done for us in a while. Oi, you ain't half bad, Specs. You're going up in my list. No need to reevaluate the personability of my character on my account assistant. They're from Martin's stash anyway. Oh, fuck! Ooh, this one stings. Without an owner to claim them, they were bound to end up collecting dust in the corner of some lost and found box. These spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in to say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong. His palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate! You could have led with that. Ow! I think some of that went down the wrong pipe. Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree with Hohenheim. After all, what use are all these delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Toads. We get like these tasties go bad, right? Is it that good? It is good, but not that good, Executive Manager. She is simply a glutton with no regard for flavor. You know, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time we get a chance to eat something good. What with being unable to eat and all. I don't think it's something to feel bad about. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Rhodia. Oh yeah, that really hit the spot. Somebody stop me cause I can't. Downing her third can of the drink. It reminds me, I had once cobbled together a gustation simulator as a hobby project. Gustation simulator? Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of sustenance. It is tiny, highly caloric, yet, unfortunately, makes for quite a flavorless gustatory experience. So, I have devised a gadget that, once a food item is placed and scanned in its flavor analyzer, it transfers its exact flavor profile directly to its wearer. It is rather simple to equip and operate too. Simply wearing it on your wrist should transfer the flavor information to the wearer, but I must have misplaced it. I gotta say, that sounds pretty revolutionary for how dismissive you are about it. Like it's some kind of toy you bashed together. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of the technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would, following the regular Illuminators conferences, cast their erstwhile prime inventors inventions into boxes of miscellanea. Decent guess, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute it to my team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? When worn for too long, the device would start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as eating. Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, glowing Basque cheesecake flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather scrumptious delicacy, but when it taints the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea in my mouth. And thanks to that, I ended up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach on the floor. Yeah. But perhaps that should not be a problem for subjects who are not coerced to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as your manager. Oh, does that mean I finally get to partake in Rodia's food critiquing session during our next team dinner? By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well, I will begin my search henceforth. Then... Oh, fuck. Are these alarms connected to this facility as well? Indeed. Every location related to Limbus Company is equipped with relevant devices to detect the arrival of Walpurgisnacht. Once the familiar green light and the accompanying alarm began to blare, Faust, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled toward us. She seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but... Have the corridor repairs progressed enough for us to explore the scenario, Hohenheim? Of course. Contrary to someone who insisted that its frequency is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon with a taste for green illuminations would be arriving soon, and made the corridor repairs one of our high priority goals. I see. Thank you. Maybe now's a bad time. Yeah, again, I see. Faust is in a bad mood because of what happened in the Gazelle shaft. That response was indeed most unexpected. Oh, he pissed off when I'm... Sorry. That response was indeed most unexpected. Completely breaks the expected behavior pattern. Dante, let us enter without delay. Huh? Well, okay. It sounded as though Hohenheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by the sinners and their raucous chatter, accompanied by the slurping noise of drinks guzzled down. B-A-O. Depressing. Yeah, let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue all over because that's their main color? This place is pretty big too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place has got a pretty high ceiling. Couldn't they have changed the actual colors or into your design of this hall? Different lights, sure. But no, ain't all these hallways samey looking? It's starting to get a bit old for me. I think consistency is a good thing actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times when we got killed before we even knew what was going on. Forsooth, if our lives be for fate all the same, would thou not say that they are best spent on new experiences? New experiences such as witnessing a color with our own eyes. Hasn't that book's blue scythe sliced and diced you more than a dozen times, lass? Don't tell me you enjoyed every single one. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't consider your lives to be for fate all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know? Well, despite their relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L Corps ordeals, as they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels. Danger levels? Indeed, the scenarios first began with the dawn, then it was the noon, followed by suppression of a VAV risk level abnormality. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. Ah, you must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Faust. Yes, following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dusk. Blimey, you certainly got time for spectacle. Say, you ain't in the habit of stalling, waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are ya? Faust does not care for such useless, vain theatricalities. What? I was clearly joking, lass. You don't have to be so cross about it. I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go over in our next consultation session. We'd better focus on the ordeal at hand first. Faust? Mentioning some more light on it? The time will be dusk, and the color is amber. The food chain is said to appear in this ordeal. The food chain? As in that whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten? Why? Why is it gonna be bugs again? Well, we're still mulling over what Faust had just said. Rhodia, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into a disgusted, irritated rant. Ever since last time, it's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of the goals the so-called scenario setup? While still holding the can of jelly drink in her hand. Well, there it goes. I've completely lost my appetite. Either finish chewing before you speak or wipe that revulsed grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lapse in decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. A meticulous distance measuring coupled with a methodical stratagem should allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right, there's no need to rush. If we can just make sure to move faster than those things do, we should be fine. I think these guys are like pretty simple if I remember correctly from what I've seen. The perfect food.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과
busy, and then we've got the welfare captain.
내게도 버겁다고.
Okay, let's see what you do. So you have preparing herd migration. Max Commissar lose 1 stack and use herd migration on turn end. Preparing herd if Bonbon is on the battlefield, this passive does not activate. All these are quite distinct from normalities. They are vivid representation of intense trauma dredged up at random from humanity's dream that caused to fall the depth of this company. On attack hit against a target with damage type, the target is weak or fatal resistance above 1/2, inflict 1 point next turn. How could such a flavorful beverage end up being called Bonbon? By inflict 1 bonbon already on the target that killed this unit. Unless I successfully heal 30%. Oh, interesting. Right target with the highest HP percentage. Okay, let's go.
나아가주게.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
We got some bang bang.
시험해도 괜찮을 텐데.
His agility, and since this one is peace, good stagger damage.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Purge,
그 희생을
relocation.
값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
The
멀쩡한
ones
정비가
with them
남아있었나 봐.
with some stories that never cease.
그대 또한 잠들게.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야. 식기
Okay.
전까지 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
Do we have like some kind of like timer? I guess maybe.
나아가주게.
Ah,
화력, 추진. 기차 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
yeah, way to
관리자님은
slash.
그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
No, they're also way to pierce.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께
Ooh,
무덤으로
nice damage.
돌아가라.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가 잘못된 것 같아.
필중에 의지만 있다면
Got some buckshots.
지키기 위해서 너도 누군가에게 맡겨졌겠지만
각자의 위치가 있으니
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상
Piece of
뒤따르는
garbage are
법이지.
like
그
respawning like a
희생을 값싼
lot.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
날
이곳의 목적이 그런 게
태어난
아니라는 건
곳하게
관리자님도
돌아가라.
알고 있잖아.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Okay, we've got the big one now.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
When hit by an opposite attack, take 100% damage. When crashing against you, that's ammo, cash minus power 3, commit all coin on this attack, this is regular coin.
한상체 제압에
I know
너무
those carbonated bubbles are tasty, but be careful around them,
이곳의
okay?
목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
They're unprocessed, highly acidic. It's true, a few spots of little bonbons pop bubbles might not be so dangerous, but getting doused in the undiluted fluid of those massive bonbons. Oh, okay, so this is the bonbon. We made you guys into a puddle. And here, summon one bonbon. Got special top secret combination from like in an in-house recipe. What the fuck?
나아가 주게.
지키기 위해서.
Oh, come on, skincare.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
God, the action economy is like so good.
클리포트 억지력을 조금
명령에
강화했어.
따르겠습니다.
내가 말했지. 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Big damage from Rodeo.
피차
뭐야?
동정은 필요 없겠죠.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
Done.
엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리.
It wasn't as complicated as I thought. Ice forward. The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your guard until it is eliminated. Well, just keep ahead of that blooding freak of a turtle and was sorted. And as if the bastard spitting venom that eats you to the bone. Besides, it was that dangerous. Clarkhead wouldn't have shoved the rest of them off to the lobby for a breather, right? Yeah. Yet, should it be allowed to land but a single blow, thou shalt be crunched betwixt its jaws in dreadful haste. Your Massault, too, was consigned to such a fate. I only asked him to slow down so we could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. I feel so bad. I, too, found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it, but Mercer's unhesitating interposition spared me that outcome. I am indeed indebted to him. That Sephiroth bloke running this place is a real sword too. Just said was it? Kept that nature in while we were busy scrapping. And now that it's over, he switched the radio off just to sort himself a coffee. Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Excuse me, less talking and more hipping, do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely jobbable and I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill. Huh? Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung her weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. And as though that had been just the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing to the floor in chunks. And with that, the bulbous, engorged orange pustule on the insect's back burst with a sticky, wet pop, spraying its content all over Ishmael. First green, and now orange. Got a knack for getting sprayed. Huh. Are you okay, Ishi? No. No, just stay there. It's nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. That look. What was that? For a split second, her face brightened, just to crunch up into a grimace. Oi! What's wrong? Ease up, Heath. Some of that stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. You probably can't even put into words. Blech. No. Someone get over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of the nasty goo? No, that's not it. I'm not being weird or anything. It's just shocking. Shockingly rank, is it? If you're gonna croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah? If you keep kicking it like that... Ah, then... Heathcliff... Heathcliff went abruptly quiet as well. I've tasted this before. What? About an hour back. Yeah, welcome back, my Nicky Schwell. Oh. I found odd discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it. Yi-Song slipped gently between Heathcliff's furrowed stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. Resting within his hands were sheets of paper. One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile, and the other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. ICC3FLO, Bun Juicy Squeezer, Orange Instruction Manual. Table of Contents, Breeding and Feeding, Exterior Carapace Vesicle Harvest, Liquid Extraction and Storage Procedures. So that means... No. It can be... It can't. The flyer. Yeah, what does the flyer say? Go on. Shake a shake, zing a zing, new launch, dancing bun orange flavor, it says. We've seen the can on that flyer before. The same can that's still within our line of sight. The same can that Rodia's holding in her right hand. The container of Bun's so-called vesicles. Or pulp. No. That can't be right. That can't be right. That can be... Rodia! We watch Rodia unravel, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. The next instant, the world went dark as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. Ah, you're back. Just in time. Major, I found a gustation simulator for you. Powered back to 4, along with some minor modifications given your anatomical limitation that keeps mastication of the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, care to explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? It could be right, it could be true. Tell me it's not possible. Tell me it's not possible. This one seems to have completely lost her senses. Was the audio more challenging than expected? The ordeal itself was fine. It's just that there was another ordeal we had to... When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretative device for that clockwork tick-tock. This mode of communication is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing Bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether you are able to taste it. No thanks. You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes, I'm good. Sorry guys. Maybe this will be the only time the absence of mouth feels like a blessing.
모처럼 괜찮은 예술을 보나 했더니 벌써 목, 애를 전부
Let's check
채워
on the missions. I think I got most of them.
해야 할 뒤처리.
Yeah, just missing one.
돌아가지.
Okay, so I need the captain to beat the Bunbun, so I will just go with
준비는 항상 되어 있습니다.
채워지지 않을 공허를 남겨주지.
maybe I just go once with Ryoshu.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과
각오될
희희낙낙하면서
시간이다.
지내는 건 내게도
잔후회.
버겁다.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
써야 할 때가 왔군.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그
각오될
희생을 값싼
시간이다.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
잔후회.
한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
They ran away! 니게룬다요!
각오될 시간이다. 잔후회. 살고자 하는
Magnificent
모든
end.
것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼
태어난 곳으로
직원들을 사지로 내보진
돌아가라.
않네.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
None of them is staggered but still very much alive.
식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
각오될 시간이다. 잔후회.
And bam 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 bam. This one's gonna get staggered.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로
각오될
여기는 게
시간이다.
아니라면 한상체
잔후회.
제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 거.
살고자 하는 모든
관리자님.
것들과
Magnificent
함께
end to just
무덤으로 돌아가라.
wipe the board.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가 잘못된
태어난
것 같아.
곳으로 돌아가라.
So more bonbons, and then we've got the big boss. The big
이런
bun
제압은
bun.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는
각오될
건
시간이다.
관리자님도 알고
잔후회.
있잖아.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Dodge the attack, perfect. Sorry, that never ceases.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 쏴야 할 때가 왔군.
클리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어. 내가 말했지? 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
하고들 시간이다. 잔외. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Magnificent end. I'm going to dodge everything and then magnificent end.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 태어난 곳으로 돌아가라. 쏴야 할 때가 왔군.
클리포트 억지력이 높아진 지금 서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
하고들 시간이다. 잔외.
And it killed. Perfect.
쏴야 할 때가 왔군.
And since she's the
이번에도
captain,
멋지게
did she kill
해냈네.
the bonbon?
엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어?
Cleared.
당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더
The mission is now
멋지게
cleared.
일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴
모처럼 괜찮은 예술을 보나 했더니 벌써 목, 애를 전부 채웠고.
Now to do the hard fight, and I will probably just use. I will go with solo.
제한 명령 지역으로 이동.
With solo assault. Let's see if I can manage it. Oh.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할 거란 사실이.
Big guy from the get-go.
필중의 의지만 있다면
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데. 저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
필중의 의지만 있다면
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가 잘못된 것 같아. 징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
Ouch.
멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
필중의 의지만 있다면
Ooh, big buck shots.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
Did it just fucking leave with some 17 fucking HP?
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
You
그 희생을 값싼 대가로
fucking
여기는 게
clown.
아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있고.
필중의 의지만 있다면
Ooh, the big shotgun in the face.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
필중 의지만 있다면
Align them with the warning shots. Then fuck him up. Collateral damage, motherfucker. Ouch, 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 ouch. I didn't expect to take
이런
the damage like that.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라면 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Oh god. The buckshot sounds are like the shotgun sounds are like so fucking satisfying.
클리포트 억지력이 높아진 지금 서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
필중 의지만 있다면
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과 희희낙낙하면서 지내는 건 내게도 버겁다고.
필중 의지만 있다면
You should clear most of them, I think. Oh, I should probably activate regrets. That's on me, my bad.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
We've got some big
그
guys to
희생을
deal
값싼
with.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
필중 의지만 있다면
That motherfucker tanky, like damn. He's still alive?
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이
And just going with
뒤따르는
my
법이지.
weakest skills there.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게
의지만
아니라면
있다면
한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아. 조용하지?
Only 3 more.
언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로.
I can actually just go win raid, they're just going to die. Not gonna lie, this muscle ID goes really wide with the AoE damage, it's
엔젤라님에게
really
잔뜩
good.
칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은
사내 트럼펫 경보 해제 확인. 복지팀은 2명 사망했습니다. 관리자님, 인재를 잃은 것은 손실이나 수시 채용을 이용한다면
Yeah, the,
인력에는 문제가
the
없을
big
겁니다.
damage.
다행히
Let's
복지팀에서
check
관리하는
The
환상체는
missions? I think I got a lot of them.
류슈 팀원이 말썽인 것
Missing
같군요.
2.
잠시
Surviving taking less than 3 hits from enemy attack skills. Doable? And this I will have to wait because this one is currently bugged. So oh wait, I haven't checked a little something. Let me bring in just Sinclair.
명령하실 때까지
Oh, he
자리에서
doesn't have a
대기하겠습니다.
dodge though. He doesn't have a dodge, so that makes it like a little hard. But like,
받았습니다.
I will try to showcase the rhythm. Ego.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래 가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
명령에 따르겠습니다. 핫! 화력, 추진, 자! 기차 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히
각자의
쉬엄쉬엄 해도
위치가 있으니.
괜찮을 텐데. 이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로
명령에
여기는 게 아니라면
따르겠습니다.
한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이
화력,
그런 게 아니라는
추진,
건
자! 기차
관리자님도 알고
동정은
있잖아.
필요 없겠죠.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
화력, 추진, 각자의 위치. 기차 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에
기차
누구
동정은 필요 없겠죠.
직원들을 사지로
I'm fine with taking a little bit of damage here.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무
명령에
집착하지는 마.
따르겠습니다.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
화력, 추진, 각자의 위치가 있으니. 화력, 추진, 자!
Harmony time. The chainsaw guitar is a mood though, like not gonna lie.
장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건 없어요.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의
각자의
부서 배치가
위치가
잘못된 것
있으니.
같아. 이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
I think I can keep feeding
그
him
희생을 값싼
the
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
명령에 따르겠습니다.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
각자의 위치가 있으니.
I'm getting some harmony there.
각자의
I'm at maximum
위치가
harmony. Yeah, the chainsaw
있으니. 아파도
guitar is a mood.
장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건
It deals a lot of damage though.
기차 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의
명령에
목적이 그런 게
따르겠습니다.
아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
각자의 위치가 있으니. 각자의 위치가 있으니.
And then harmony time. Shred them with the power of rock and roll.
잠시 아파도 참아주세요. 장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건 없어요. 피차 동정은 필요 없겠죠? 피차 동정은 필요 없겠죠?
And here comes Bun Bun.
이런 제압은
was it Bong Bong?
회사에겐
No, it's Bun
효율적일지는
Bun.
몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님
명령에 따르겠습니다. 잠시 아파도 참아주세요. 장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건
5
없어요.
coins on the damage. And now nothing but thruster compression. It should kill. It should at least stagger. Like if it doesn't kill, it should at least stagger.
화력, 추진, 차, 하, 예. 아, 차, 하, 예. 아, 차, 하, 예.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
명령에
한상체
따르겠습니다.
제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
잠시
관리자님도 알고
아파도
있지.
참아주세요. 장담할게요. 사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건 없어요. 아, 차, 피차 동정은 필요
Harmony
없겠죠?
time.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
Not go.
엔젤라님에게
It's a
잔뜩
mood.
칭찬을
Like the whole like
당신의 노고는 이곳을
The-
좀 더
the-
멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은
the circle.
완벽한 승리를 보고 드릴 수 있어 영광이네요.
Just
분명 관리자님을
the
비롯한
circle is so
상급자분들의
like
활약
harmony is
덕분이겠죠.
so good. It's so cool. That's the thing. Like it's so cool. But yeah, guys. Sunny enough, guys. This is going to be all for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys had fun. What can I say? I wish you guys a lot of luck on the Walpurgisnacht. Both IDs look really powerful, and Harmony Sinclair is just he's rocking it, and he looks like a really it looks like a really good pseudo supporting and DPS DPS type of ego. Again, like sadly I cannot say like you guys shouldn't shard them, because like this is like you guys shouldn't pull for them, because like this is Walpurgisnacht. Like if you want them right now, you will have to pull for them. But yeah, the IDs are like really fucking solid. Both IDs look really fucking solid. I don't think Hornet's Mussault is a straight up upgrade to Leiheng Mussault, especially when it comes to burn. I think he's a side grade, especially if you're more focused on the AoE side of things. But yeah, both IDs are like super cool, like the Ego as well. And when it comes down to aesthetics, to animations, to sound effects, again, it's Project Moon top notch. But yeah, sadly enough, this is going to be all for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys had fun. And all I have to say is, see you till next time. Bye bye, boys.